First, I want you to say your full name, spell your full name right to
Okay.
the camera.
Okay. Kirill Kotlovsky, Kyril Kotlovsky.
Great, and now you can look right at him.
So when I ask you the questions, repeat the questions in your answer.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
How did you end up at JustWorks?
How did I end up at JustWorks? I graduated college in May. Took me a little longer than everyone else. Took me a year and a half longer than everyone else, to be exact. I was applying for every job you could think of. Medical office assistant, like desk watcher, security guard for a building, like literally just needed money. Kevin Lynn, who is now in sales here, was a recruiter at the time, found my resume, hit me up. We scheduled a phone interview and he really found me, so shout out to Kevin.
Tell us about the path that led you to this role.
Yeah, I would say that I was interviewing for 2 jobs at once. I did not think I would get this job. I'd never had a sales career before. I was positive I was getting the other one. And then the day came, I got denied from the other one. Thought, okay, I'm still jobless. Got a call like the next day or two from our very own Brent, however you say his last name, Dougherty. It was December 31st, right before New Year. He told me I got hired. He told me my base, which was more than I even wanted at the time. And I was ecstatic, and I started shortly after in January.
So we're going to do that question again.
Yeah.
So
I didn't repeat it.
No. So and hey, if you are doing an answer and you're like terrible answer, or you want to do it again, like just say that.
Yeah.
So tell us. So the role will be like your AE role, right? So tell us. So I'll rephrase the question. So tell us about the path that led you to your current role as an AE.
Yeah, so how did I currently become an AE at JustWorks? Well, I started SDA level 1, not senior. Had to get 100 of them bad boys to make it. Made it on the second to last day. I actually had 3 scheduled for the day after and they all fell through. So it was like really good that I got that extra one or I wouldn't be sitting here today. It was really hard. It was a grind. I was the last one in my SDA class to get an SQA. It took me about 5-6 weeks. I was like way behind. I had floor my first few months. Didn't think I would be great at it, but I don't know, something just kept me going. A lot of support here, a lot of good role models, and I really just sort of rededicated myself to the job midway through. Busted my ass. Like I said, made it on the second to last day, and here we are. It's been a pretty good year.
Great. Sales can be tough. How do you stay focused and motivated? Yeah,
sales can be tough. How do I stay focused and motivated? I'm a competitor. I always have been. I don't care if it's video games, like sports. Now sales is the new thing. I look at the dashboard every day before I go to sleep, when I wake up, check my email when I go to sleep, check my email when I wake up. It's kind of like Ray Allen. He's a famous basketball player. I think he has like OCD, and he, Hall of Famer, like one of the best 3-point shooters in the game. He comes every game hours before and just drains threes into the gym by himself for hours every single game. Doesn't matter if you had a good game, a bad game the day before. It doesn't matter. So you got to just like want it and be hungry, and it's got to be the first thing you think about every day.
All right.
Yeah, do one of these. Getting fired up. Okay.
Good?
Yep.
So in your answer, you don't have to rephrase the question. You could say like my favorite. So the next one's gonna be like, what's your favorite part about JustWorks? You can say like my favorite part about being at JustWorks.
Got it.
Cool. It's easier for you too.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about working at JustWorks?
Yeah, my favorite part about working at JustWorks is pretty simple. We're building something from scratch. It's very rare that you get an opportunity to really build something, and we're not flat. Like since I've been here, we've like doubled or tripled in size, both like internally and in customers every year. So it's really just taking that pride in like shaping what we're going to become, which is like a huge company one day, and being an employee like 80 to 85, one of the first kind of groups of people and one of the oldest people here. I really take a lot of pride in helping being part of the conversation. Even though I'm an AE, I'm an individual contributor, I feel like my thoughts are taken seriously here, my peers' thoughts are taken seriously here, and it's very much a give and take situation, and it really feels like a family at the end of the day.
What kind of role model do you want to be?
I would say, what kind of role model do I want to be? I would say like an honest and genuine one. I'm not about the fluff. I know it's not all unicorns and rainbows all the time, but I'm also about doing things the right way and being genuine and not taking any shortcuts and being an honest and integrity-driven person. So I would say that being a role model is really important, but it's more about the stats you put up. It's more than you're the first guy in, last one out. It's the way you do your process and really like carry yourself and live your life as a gentleman or as a woman. It's really important to put integrity into everything that you do, both in and out of the job.
Great. What advice would you give to those early on in their JustWorks career?
Yeah, what advice would I give to people starting out at JustWorks? Take your ego and throw it out the window. Learn from everyone around you, not just the best person. Learn from multiple different people. Everyone has a different perspective. Everyone brings something different to the table. There's no silver bullet to make it here. Things are constantly changing. You have to think quickly on your feet. And it's really about just being humble and asking a ton of questions. Like, don't be afraid to bother people at the end of the day. Like, that's how I got good. That's how everyone here that's killing it got good. Like, we all asked tons and tons of questions and drove our older and senior peers crazy, and you should do the same.
We're going to do that question again.
Yeah, okay.
What advice would you give to those early on in their JustWorks career?
Okay. What advice would I give early on to people starting out at JustWorks? Take your ego, throw it out the window, ask a million questions, not just from the best rep here, ask questions from everyone. Everyone has a different perspective, different way of doing things, and everyone brings something different to the table.
Perfect. Last question.
Cool.
Rap for us a JustWorks pitch.
Oh. JustWorks payroll. We stay swole. We don't stay low. We IPO right on the table. We ain't a fable. Bringing it, killing it, sending out DocuSigns. I'm out my mind. I sent 3 today, and I'm running out of time. About to send 9. That makes 39 lives. Need 100 more if you keeping score. That's 600% for the year. Make it clear, I don't need no Visine. You see right in between what my eyes seen. I don't know, something like that.
All right.
That was really good.
Yeah.
So we'll decide between that or one more question. What would be the name of your rap album and the top hit?
Oh, was this question made for me?
This is
a custom question? Man, I wish I would have known.
I said candid question.
Yeah, no, this is great. Well,
right?
Yeah.
What would be the name of your
Do I have to
rap
repeat
album
this?
and the top hit?
Okay, let me wipe this off my face real quick. This is gonna be the best one. Okay. What would be the name of my rap album and the top hit? It would be called Pandora's Box. It's actually, I've been working on it for a while now. The top hit, I don't know, probably call it like DocuSign or something like that.
Well done. Any question you want to redo?
I don't think so.
I
I don't think so.
Redo?
What do you guys think?
Very good.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks for bearing with me.